Hey everybody, it is Mike from Get Fit Mike, just doing my weekly weigh-in. Um, so this week has been a good week overall, progressing in the right direction. I definitely feel like I'm kind of getting out of that plateau and making better choices. You can see my braces. I have like 3 bands in my mouth right now to finish them up. They're supposed to be done in May, and then I'll get them off at the beginning of June. So this week, weigh-in. Today was 218.8. So that's down from last week where I was 220 point something. So that's down about 2 pounds from last Sunday. But I've realized something, and so I've made a decision. And that's that I tend to weigh less on Fridays, and then I weigh more on Saturday and on Sunday. And that's because of my work week. I work in education, and I work Monday through Thursday in the building. And then on Fridays, it's a work from home day. Sometimes I go in, but normally I work from home. And then on Saturdays and Sundays, Saturday I'm usually working on my own stuff or fraternity stuff all day. And then on Sundays, that's my family day. And what that means is typically, Friday, Saturday, because I'm working from home, and then Sunday, that's typically when I have my cheat meals. It's on the weekends. It's not Monday through Thursday. Monday through Thursday, I'm at work, 9 hours a day, and I'm disciplined in my eating. So I tend to weigh the least on Fridays. Then I kind of go up a little bit Saturday, Sunday. Then I go back down. It comes off Monday, Tuesday, and I continue to lose weight so that by Friday I've lost more weight for the week. So I want to start weighing in and making my videos on Fridays. And that may sound like, well, what's the difference? But to me, it does matter. Whatever I lose for the week on Friday is consistent. But then let's say that on Friday, after the weigh-in on Saturday, that I cheat. My cheats can vary. Some weeks it may just be a vegan meal, but I may just eat more calories, and therefore I don't gain a whole lot. Like last night, I ate a huge, huge dinner. I'll get to that in a second, but it was all vegan. And I came home, I weighed myself before and after, and I ate 4 pounds worth of food. But this morning, all of it was off but zero point 0.8 pounds, because I was 218 and then I was 222 when I came home from dinner. Now I'm 218.8. And that 0.8 is probably going to come off. But if I would have done that and ate like Italian food, it would be so different right now. So the point is that the cheats immediately after, for me it's really the second day after, but even the day after I cheat and then the second day after I cheat is when I go up. Then it comes back off. And since the cheats vary, I don't want to psych myself out thinking that I'm not putting in work with my weights fluctuating. And I've been noticing this for the last few weeks, and that's why I've made comments like, a day or two ago I weighed this much, and now today though I'm up a little bit. So I'd rather stick with my low and when I'm consistent right before the weigh-in. So it's a better depiction. So I've made that decision. So this week on Thursday, I was 216.8. So I was 2 pounds lighter than what I am right now. So 216.8. So today's weigh-in on Sunday is 218.8. We're going to clock that in. So that's down about 2 pounds this week. But for next week's reference, when I weigh in on Friday, I was really about 216.8. So, when this extra 2 pounds comes off and then more comes off, I really should be at 215 or 214 next week, God willing. So that's this week's weigh-in. As far as fitness goes, I worked out yesterday. That's it. I worked out yesterday. I didn't work out the rest of this week. I think it's partially because I was so focused on the IF. And also, I'm honestly busy. But I'm really working hard too, though. Like, I've been busy for a while, but I'm really, 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 like this week especially, I really have been working hard, even on the days that I'm at home. Sometimes I'll kind of be lethargic and take a few hours to get going in the morning. But I've been up and at, even this morning before I recorded the video, like I just woke up maybe 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, and I've already done some things around the house and switched out laundry and all that. I'm just like up and going. So, yeah. So I only worked out the one day. I did body weight cardio type movements. I did like HIIT style. I did a minute on, a minute off. I did 10 different moves in those 20 minutes. I did like bear crawls and inchworms and plank and things like that. So I actually posted it on my Instagram. If you want to go follow me, it's at Tatinetti, my last name. I need to streamline all my social media too. That's on my to-do list for this coming week. But yeah, I only worked out one day. I'm okay with that. It was getting back in the zone. I'm gonna go work out today. I'm gonna do some more cardio, and then I'll do my Simple Fit this week. So I didn't do Simple Fit this previous week up until today. I just did cardio yesterday, today, but that's ramping me up for the week. So I'm back in the gym mentally. So I'm cool with that. And then as far as the IF goes, that's probably the main thing to talk about. IF was really easy for me. I did a 16-8 split. I ate from 12 noon to 8 p.m. and it was super easy. After 8 o'clock, I wasn't hungry anyways. I didn't have any major like cravings or anything that I had to fight off. So I wake up, I drink, I think it's 16, it's either 16 or 32 ounces of water. I think actually my water bottle is 32 ounces. Yeah, 32. So I wake up and I drink 32 ounces of water. I take my oregano oil pill and I take an allergy pill because it's pollen season in Georgia. And then that's it until noon. And then at noon, I'm hungry. Like around 10, 11 o'clock, I start getting hungry, but I just look at the clock. I'm like, I can hang in there until noon. And I do. And thank God, like during the work week, I teach from 11 to 12. So usually around like 10, 10:30, 11 o'clock when I start getting hungry, it's time to go teach and I can't really eat anyways. So that helps. And then the class gets out at 12:10. And at 12:10, I'm like darting to the teacher lounge to grab my food and start eating. Yeah, so it's pretty easy. This week, I've had the most success when I've packed three things for work. I pack a nut or a seed, so I'll do like a cup of cashews, raw cashews or seeds. I pack fruit, about 300 calories worth or so. I'll do maybe a personal watermelon or cantaloupe, or I'll do like 3 bananas. And then I also pack veggies, and for that I typically do a salad. So I'll do some spinach with some lettuce, romaine, and I've been putting tomatoes, carrots, yellow bell pepper, and then for dressing I've been putting avocado on it. But I'm also willing to do regular dressing, even though it's not raw. And actually, all three of those things are raw. If I do the avocado and don't do regular dressing, so that's eating raw food, and that's about the amount that I do. It's about 1,200 or so calories per day of just raw food, and then I'll have like my meal, and I try to keep that around 500 calories. And I've noticed that when I do that, because last week I was talking about I eat 3,000 and trying to get it down. I've noticed I try not to go over 2,000 calories, and if I do like 1,450 minimum, but really if I do like 1,500 to 1,700, that was helping the weight to come off pretty well each day. So I'm going to continue with that. But yeah, IF itself, great. I do feel like, it's only been a week, but I don't know, my body fat percentages on the scale have been low, although that's not really all that accurate. So, side eye to my scale. But yeah, overall, it's good stuff. I really like eating that way, eating IF. So check it out, try it out if you're trying to lose the body fat. My body has I didn't feel bloated this week, even when I've cheated. Last night, like I said, I ate like 4 pounds worth of food. And even after I was done, like my stomach, of course, was a little like, but overall it felt still pretty flat. Like it wasn't, I don't know. I felt consistent this week. I haven't felt bloated like I do some weeks where I feel like, oh, I've ate a lot and I look like I'm pregnant again. Like my stomach's getting smaller and I want it to stay that way. I don't want it to get bigger. So I do feel like the body fat percentage in the morning is consistent. And then even when I weigh in during the day, I'll weigh in sometimes right before noon, like the last 3 days when I'm at home. Well, actually, I couldn't do it today yet, but Friday and Saturday when I was at home before I ate, and my weight would be about the same, maybe a little bit less. But my body fat percentage was lower every time. In the morning, it's been about 31%. But like right before noon, it would be like 29%. So hopefully, and again, that's not accurate because you don't lose 2% body fat that quick. But the point is that there's something consistent happening there. So I guess that's it. So this week's game plan. I'm going to continue with IF. I'm going to eat high raw. especially Monday through Thursday when I work. Do that 1,200 calories of packing raw food, and then I can have a cooked vegan dinner. Weigh in on Friday, and then record my video on Friday, and work out. That's my plan. And I hope I'm really at 215. Like, that's like really, that I'm still not there really. Like, this has kind of been slowing down. I need to get my butt in gear. But I am. We're working on it. I'm a work in progress. That's the cool thing about this vlog, though. It's not quick. It's a lifestyle change. It takes time. But overall, it's going down every week. Every week it's going down. I'm happy with that. All right, I'm done talking to myself. If anybody else even watches this, I doubt it. If not, it's for me. All right, y'all be blessed. Go work out, eat healthy, drink some water, get good sleep.